What's going on, y'all? So listen.
I am so tired. Listen. Bitch. Did y'all see Love After Lockup? This is Love After Lockup Season 2, Episode 1. The Virgin and the Trick, bitch. Everybody on here is a trick, okay? Let me just tell you something. The gag at the end of the episode, I said, bitch, what? We didn't even get to all the couples yet, okay? We didn't even get to all the couples. We got to three couples this episode, okay? First, we have Matt and Caitlin, all right? So, they young birds and all that stuff. And she was like, she was dealing, feeling on the internet. And she came across this little goofy ass ad or whatever. And she clicked on it, being a pen pal for an inmate and all that shit. She sent something not thinking that it was going to be serious. And then Matt responded and all that. I think like 27 or 26, something around that age. They in their 20s, okay? So she talking to her friend Jordan. And she's getting together, getting all her stuff prepared. I said, girl, where you going? It took me a second to realize that she was packing her shit up until I seen her start putting her shit in the car. And she started talking about her mom and stuff like that and how the mom is not really here for the relationship between her and Matt, okay? Because Matt is a felon. Matt is in jail for, loitering and running away from the cops and shit like that, okay? At this point, the Caitlin thinking that her mom is a little bit of a hypocrite. Like, bitch, how you gonna say that you don't want no felon around the house or whatever, or you don't want me with a felon when your ass is a fucking drug addict, okay? Who's the pot calling the kettle black? You know what I'm saying? I said, oh, Caitlin, you look feisty, bitch. Okay, you look feisty. You dumb as shit, but you look feisty. And Jordan was like, girl, you ain't gonna y'all ain't been fucking around that long, so you ain't gonna try to get to know him. You don't think he should live on his own. She was like, no, I'm finna leave my mama's house because my mama don't want me here. She basically said, she not comfortable with my choices. So I said, deuces, boo-boo. She was like, girl, where you going? She gonna say, I'm about to go stay with Matt's mama, okay? Mind you, this will be the first time that she's ever seen Matt's mom. I'm sitting here like, are you serious? I said, well, if Matt is doing this with her and Caitlin is doing this with him, then what the hell is the thought process with the mama when she allowed a stranger to come into her home and to stay? Okay? A stranger on the first meeting to come into her home and stay. Bitch, we couldn't even sit down and have a cup of goddamn tea with each other, okay? And eat some scones or some shit, and get to talking and get to know each other over the course of a few days or whatever before I decide anything about you. Baby, let me just tell you something. I don't know where you from, but where I'm from, you know, you just can't trust any and everybody that comes into your life, okay? You just can't allow any and everybody to come into your house, okay? I do not invite people to my house unless I'm 100% serious about them and I've known them for a long time. And that's over, a few months, okay? And I'm talking about like in any relationship, and that's, I mean, and not necessarily come to my house, but there's a time frame before I let you come to my house, okay? I have to feel comfortable enough for me to come to you, for us to have face-to-face meetings and things like that in order for you to step foot in my house. For you to want to live with me, we have to be, in connection, in sync, and all this stuff for a minute, not just a few months, okay? A couple of years, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Probably even, depending on how the relationship go, it has to be a couple of years, bitch. Ain't nobody, I'm not gonna move in with somebody and I don't know nothing about them like that, and then you gonna let this person that you don't know into your home. Your home is a sacred place, okay? Your home is your fortress, your protection, where you lay your head at and all that, and you just let this stranger come into your home, mama? What is going on with you, okay? Matt gets in his feelings when they call. When they call him, okay? Mind you, we get a little background story on Matt. Matt's been in jail, like the mama said. This is his third go around, okay? So I'm just trying to make sure that you know what you're getting into. Okay, you sure you don't want to slow this down? You sure you don't want to just let him do him for a minute and then y'all come back and see how it is? Because it's one thing to be talking on the phone every day and thinking that you really know each other, but you haven't really, been with that person 24/7 to know exactly who that person is. I said, well, mama sound like she got a little bit of sense. Not enough because she's still letting them stay up in the house. She said, I guess if they're going to do some dirt, let them do it under my roof. That's what it seemed like at this point. So I'm just like, girl, you stupid as hell. Okay. She was like, I know him. We talk all the time. I seen him 4 times already or whatever. So I'm just waiting for him to come back. So he calls and she was like, hey, Matt, guess what? And she was like, what? I got a little surprise for you. I'm here with your mom. I'm right here with your mom. Are you serious? She was like, hey, man, what's going on? This is mom. And he was like, get the fuck out of here. Are you serious? Now, at first, I was sitting here thinking like he was going to be like, oh, shit, you met moms or whatever. Matt flipped that shit and said, I don't like this. And she was like, are you mad? And he was like, hell yeah, I'm mad. I don't like this. And for the rest of the conversation, he was like, you motherfucking lied to me. Okay? And then basically said, I'm not going to call your ass back. Because she was like, you supposed to be getting out. And then you supposed to call me tonight before you go to bed. Okay? So basically, are you going to call me? You're going to call me. I'm not calling you. You're going to call me. You're going to call me. Matt, you hit. Don't. Click. I said this motherfucker hung up on her. He was the way that he was speaking to her. He was giving me abusive tease, okay? And kind of find out Matt, he got addicted to drugs, okay? And the drug of all drugs, meth. I said, so girl, you fucked around and got with somebody that's not only in jail, but who is a meth head? God damn. Okay, what's on your agenda, girl? And I said, you know what, Caitlin, I pray for her because Caitlin seemed like the little type that'd be easily influenced to, try some drugs and do whatever it is that somebody else try to peer pressure her in, and not necessarily peer pressure her in, just be like, hey girl, try this. And she'll be like, oh, okay. I don't like how that feel, but I'll keep going. She the type of bitch that'll do some shit like that. Girl, I was over it. Matt made her cry and everything. I said, girl, this how y'all starting a relationship off already? Y'all fighting and shit? And I think they only been knowing each other or been kicking it with each other over the phone for 6 months. 6 motherfucking months, okay? I said, you gotta be out your goddamn mind. Then you got this guy, Clint. He's 37 years old. He's been married twice already. He works at a hotel that his first ex-wife is the boss of. And, he sits down and have lunch with her to ask her basically till he get 2 days off, more than the required vacation that he's, required to get. And she was like, why? He was like, because I got a friend coming, we're in love and all this stuff, and we're going to get married this Friday. I said, bitch, what? Clint told us, mind you, the ex-wife, Haley, was standing there looking like this. So you going to get what? I know in her mind when she said, she's getting out of jail, because she was like, have y'all ever met? She's not even in the same state as you, okay? You gotta go down there and pick her up from wherever she at, I think in Houston or somewhere. Who cares? Okay, she ain't in the same state. And it was like, you never met her, never seen her face to face. You talked on the phone probably. You sent letters back and forth. Clint seems like he got serious issues, okay? That boy ain't wrapped too tight up in there, and I just, I know Haley was sitting there thinking, thank God I ain't had no kids by this man. That motherfucker said, I'm the only child. My parents knew when to stop because they knew what perfection. I said, boy, now with them yellow teeth. But you know what? He seems like a sweetheart that can be so gullible and easily taken advantage of. And that's why I'm just sitting here like, Polar Clint. Okay, he going there talking to his mama trying to reason with him and saying, you don't think that, maybe you guys wanna have her live on her own a little bit, get her a little independence and all this stuff. You want to put the wedding off and you guys get to know each other a little bit more. Okay, you not been dating that long, so you say, and we use dating loosely. And he was like, no. So they going back to go talk to his daddy. Daddy was like, so Dad, we're about to go to the store to get the soup for the marriage. The daddy went like, Are you serious, son? Are you dead ass serious? I'm dead ass serious, Dad. Like, we're getting married. As soon as she get out, the next day we're getting married. I'm really not here for it because I don't trust it. You know, she might be scamming. You just don't know these days. It just seems too good to be true. And I'm just not here for it. Clint said, I don't care. I'm going to marry this woman. I said, okay, Clint. We seen him in the previews and the commercials and stuff of what's going to happen. I loved you. Yeah, she going to take advantage of him. He looks like the type that's a easy target. A easy target. And so at that point, we move on to Scott and Lizzie. Now, Scott and Lizzie was on the first season, okay? Lizzie's in jail for drugs, alcoholism, and all this other stuff that she's been doing, you know, and she had got her sentence, almost got her sentence. She did get it extended, but she almost got 12 more years onto her sentence because she had contraband, and they found her with some drugs and stuff like that in jail. And her lawyer was able to get it down to 1 year. We seen in season 1, if you were watching season 1, when Scott went up there trying to pick her up, and he drove all the way out there, come to find out that she's not getting out because of this whole thing, this new charge against her. Okay, so fortunately for him, it's just 1 year and she's about to get out. So when we first see him in this episode, he's talking to a realtor, okay? A realtor, I should say. And they're looking at this house. I think it's 3 bedrooms. And he's saying, how much is the house? He was like, yes, I need this house because my girlfriend Lizzie finna come in and move in. And, you know, we're going to get married or whatever. You know, her daughter Jasmine's going to come. My son Adam going to come. I said, what? What? The fuck? The realtor looking like, girl, okay, if that's what you want to do, Shawty, that's what you're going to do. I just want to get this commission check. That's what I need, okay? He said, how much is this? He said $350,000. He was like, whoa, buddy. That's a little bit much out of my price range. I got a house in California that I can unload. I'm going to have to sell, and then I'm going to have to check back. Lizzie called, right? He tell her, she was like, hello, my love. And he was like, hey, babe, what's going on? It was like, I'm out here looking at the houses. Now, you know you're not supposed to do the house thing without me. I'm the one that's supposed to approve, okay? That's what I'm supposed to do. And he was like, I was looking at this 3-bedroom. No, we need 4 bedrooms. Do it got a pool? He was like, yeah, it got a big-ass pool called a river. Okay, cool. Do it got a pool? I said, bitch, I know your ass who ain't never really had nothing. It's not up here making demands when your ass is in jail and you ain't got the right to do nothing. You ain't got no money. You ain't got nothing. Your life depends on him at this moment. Bitch, she said, so I was thinking we need to get a 4-bedroom house instead of a 3. And he was like, a 4-bedroom house. Mind you, he already said he needed to sell his home in California just to pay for this, you know, to be in the price range of where they at now, what he was looking at now. She said, I was just thinking that I don't want to have sex with you right away. So I don't feel comfortable, you know, sleeping in the same room with you. And as soon as she said, I don't want to have sex with you right away, the realtor said, that's my cue. And he walked away. He was like, out of the frame. I said, bitch, that shit made me holler, okay? That realtor was like, bitch. Mind you, he done already told the realtor. See, they have no problem. That's my thing. They have no shame in telling people, telling strangers, telling their family, telling friends and whatever that they are talking to somebody who is in jail. Okay? As if they gonna be like, oh, that's good. I'm gonna have to give me one of those too. Like it's a pair of shoes or some shit. Bitch, no, it's not good. Okay? It's not. You know? You don't fall in love with somebody that you meet in jail. Like, goddamn, how do you... We're not going to do this, not just yet. Okay? So at this point, you know, Lizzie said, me being the godly woman that I am, this is the words that she said. She literally said, the godly woman that I am. And, you know, I had time to sober up. And I was just thinking that it's so much better for me to be in a separate room than you. If I was on drugs and alcohol, then come on, baby, party up. You know, let's do this. Giddy up, bitch. I said, girl, you better stop it. You better stop it. And he fell for the shit. He was like, okay. She was like, okay, and I want you to meet Jasmine and see if y'all get along and all that stuff. So he's going to meet Jasmine. We meet Jasmine. Jasmine basically says she feels a little bit guilty about being born because she feels as though her mother was not ready to be a mom. And that's what turned her to drugs and things of that such. She was basically raised by her grandmother. She didn't have a real relationship with her mom. So her mom been in jail for the past 10 years. And so she's still in the process of trying to get to know her mom. And she's trying to see what this is with Scott. She sits down, and I like Jasmine. Jasmine is the only one in this relationship that got sense, okay? Jasmine said right off the bat, this is the fakest shit that I've ever seen, okay? And I'm trying to break this shit up, okay? She said, bitch, I'm going to do whatever it is in my power to break this up. Because Jasmine sat there, and Scott was sitting there talking about how, you know, boo, I love your mom, and your mom's getting out. I'm looking at a house or whatever. This is nice. Imagine this is his first time meeting Jasmine, okay? And, you know, if you want to come and live with us, you can come live with us as well. She was like, I don't think that's going to work. And I'm really not here for this. First of all, I don't know you like that to be living in the house with you. That's one. Two, I feel as though my mom needs to be independent. She needs to get out there in the world and do her own thing. She needs to go and, you know, do her parole stuff. She needs to get a job. You know, she needs to get some money and all this stuff. Are you going to help her do that? And he was like, I can get her out and, you know, rent her a car and, you know, get her driver's license, get her insurance and things of that such. She already knows that she needs to get a job and she knows that this is going to happen, that's going to happen. And then Jasmine hit him with the question. How much money has you been giving her? How much money have you given her? He said, well, over the course of the last 3 years, over 90,000. Jasmine eyes bugged just like this. I said over 90,000. Over 90,000, bitch. You better have your taxes paid up. You better have your student loan debt from your son or whoever paid up. You better have all your finances up to motherfucking par, bitch. You could, if you're gonna spend $90,000 on somebody that's playing you clearly in a jail cell, okay? And then I'm sitting here like, you had up to over $90,000 to fucking spare and play around with, and you couldn't go get your goddamn teeth fixed. No shade. No shade. But I'm just saying, that seemed like more of a priority than fucking around with this bitch that's obviously playing you. Obviously playing you, okay? Girl, Jasmine said, I'm not here for this shit. She was like, do you know what she used the money for? He said she used it for drugs. She said, bitch, are you serious? So you really trying to tell me that you gave my mother money so that she can use on drugs? You know, yeah. And it's like, I let her do what she got to do while she's in jail. I knew that's what was going on with her. But it's like, it is what it is, you know. I just figured once she got out, we can go over the things to make her get better and, you know, get her into rehab and all that stuff. Jasmine was like, bitch, wrong answer, okay? I cannot trust a motherfucker that's going to sit here and willingly be an enabler to my mom's drug habit, okay? We not about to do this, okay? So it's over, it's done. I'm just not here for it, baby. Scott, you about to be cut. I said, listen, I likes Jasmine. Now you the feisty one. Go off, sis. Moving on from that, the last couple that we saw this episode was Michael and Megan. Megan, come to find out, she's a virgin, okay? Megan met Michael. He's been in jail for 2 years. They've been talking for a year and a half. 10 months within the relationship, he called her on the phone and proposed to her. Megan is also a virgin. Megan said that, you know, she started looking around after she had her heart broken by a few guys because they could not remain faithful. And I said, so you really gonna go and get married to somebody that's in jail, who you think will remain faithful to you after being locked up for 2 years? Oh, okay. No. Then you going all out your way. You're talking to your dad. Your dad's trying to reason with you. Come to find out, Michael in jail for Grand Theft Auto, but he was on parole. He saw a fight. He didn't mention it. So that was a violation of his parole, and therefore he got sent back to jail. He also has a 2.5-year-old daughter named Aviana. Okay, cute little girl. Um, and she was like, that's fine. That's fine. I don't care. I'll treat her like she's my own. I'll love her just like she's my own. I said, girl, okay. She's so hyped about Michael coming out and all this stuff to the point where she get this online sex course, okay, to teach her how to ride dick, to teach her how to take it, to teach her how to move her booty cheek. The old girl was like, see, you got a big bum too, bitch. We ain't got to do shit. We should just let the ass do what they got to do, okay? Make that thing pop like that. Pop, 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 pop. Left cheek, left cheek, right. I said, bitch. She was like, okay, now I'm ready for sex. I said, girl, no, you're not. No, you're not. If you doing, girl, no, you're not. Okay, you gonna freeze up soon as you see that thing. Moving on from that, she's going down to Michigan. She's going to fly down there to Michigan, rent a hotel so that they can fuck around in, and then fly back to New York so he can be closer to his daughter. I said, you doing all this for this man. Bitch, it would never be me, somebody that she never fucking seen before. And all you do is talk about something. When we end the phone call, we say, 100, because that means we're going to be together for 100 years and all that stuff. I said, girl, you's a goddamn lie. You are a goddamn lie. You need to sit there. You need to listen to what your daddy was trying to tell you, okay? Because he was trying to tell you fucking right. You're being fucking dumb. And this girl is being fucking played. She goes with her friends at the sex store, and they're talking about the relationship that she has, going on. Then the little dude friend that she had finds out that she's still a virgin. She was like, I knew she was a virgin in college, but damn, I didn't realize that she's still one now. Okay, cool. So, what about the daughter? What about the baby mama drama and all that stuff? You gonna be a part of that? And was like, I mean, it is what it is. I'm not here for her. That's none of my business. I'm just here for the baby and for Michael and all that stuff. And, Aviana, she's cute. And I talked to her a few times, and it is what it is. I said, wait a minute, or she seen a picture of her or some shit like that. I said, this don't seem right. Then as soon as they mentioned what the little baby's name was, which was at the end of the episode, we see this scene cut right to this white lady saying, Aviana, come on, let me do your hair. Aviana was running because she knew damn well that Mama couldn't do her hair. But Mama was moisturizing the shit out that hair, so I give her props on that. I said, yes, get it all. You got to get. She was getting into it. I said, well, maybe let me take that back because you look like you probably know what you're doing. Okay, good. Sometimes when you have biracial kids, they don't know what to do. They don't know what to do with the hair. But little girl, she looked like she knew what to do. Okay, she was getting all up into the crevices and shit. I said, okay, you have to make sure that scalp is moisturized, and you have to make sure that the hair is moisturized too. Okay. Now, I wanted to see the finished outcome. We never got to see that, but all right. Baby, come to find out, Michael and this girl was engaged 2 years before he got into jail. And basically Michael is leading her on because she thinking that they gonna be together once they get out. I said, bitch, Megan, you finna give your virginity to a goddamn dog who got a baby mama that he's engaged to already, bitch. I said, girl, we seen on the preview, she gonna be in a wedding dress and the other one gonna be on a wedding dress. I said, girl, I ain't got time. This is gonna be a good season. This is going to be a good season, okay? Y'all tell me how y'all felt about this first episode, and I will see you guys later on tonight for Married to Madison. Peace.